Hi guys, it's your girl. I know I said I wasn't going to make another video on it, but there was some major updates to this subject. DADDYOFIVE. Whew. Mouth. Leave her alone. Leave her alone.
Put her butt in your face.
Anyway.
DADDYOFIVE. Last Friday, the biological mother of Cody and Emma got emergency temporary custody of Cody and Emma, which is a great thing. It's something I wanted. I think half the world wanted.
Sorry, Mama, you just can't lay on
No.
We're also ordering dinner in the background if you can't tell. But I wanted to tell you guys this because it's amazing because of what happened.
$8.
Now, two YouTubers, Chambers of My Heart and Base Mama, had been talking to Rose Hall, the biological mother of Cody and Emma. And Base Mama had done some looking around, got Rose a lawyer through the custody place, and put her in contact with, I believe his name is Tim Conlon. I believe that's his name. Anyway, he got in contact with Miss Hall, and next thing you know, he was telling her that she had to come to Maryland. Got her up there with some circumstances, but they got her up there. She got emergency temporary custody of Emma and Cody. They had the police escort them to the home of Heather and Mike Martin, and you wouldn't believe what they found. From what everybody's saying, including Chambers of My Heart, there was a moving van there. Or moving truck, I should say, there at the home. The police knocked, nobody answered. They found out where Cody and Emma's school was. They went, which was not far from the family home. Went to the school, talked to the principal, vice principal, whatever. They pulled the kids out of school. I guess Mike and Heather Martin were notified. They went back to the house, and the Martins, they argued. They wouldn't give them their clothes, and they basically wouldn't give the kid, the biological mother, Cody and Emma's things, and they wouldn't give her Cody's medication. What? Another form of abuse. Trying to control everything. Trying to make her look bad by denying medication. This is necessary for Cody. Now,
Did he ever
if
get
she,
medication?
yeah, they had to give it up.
Okay.
The police, they had to give up the medication because the police were there. The lawyer was there, obviously. Cody was combative at first because he had been, as it's been described, brainwashed by Heather Martin. And Cody had been told that his mother threw him out like a piece of trash. When Cody got combative, his biological mother, Miss Hall, luckily for her, had taken items to help them remember the good times of when they were with her. So she had this award medal kind of thing that he had worked really hard for in school. And when he saw it, he remembered everything. How after he won the award, his mom took them out to eat, took them bowling so they could have fun. He got a video game that he wanted. This is all according to Miss Hall. And he calmed down. And now, this was last Friday, mind you. And there was a statement released by Miss Hall and the lawyer. And now, from what the statement says, the kids are starting to reacclimate, and they're starting to realize that things were not as Mike and Heather Martin had said. Jackie. Now, Jackie. Now, I am so happy. I'm ecstatic that these kids are no longer with the Martins. They can no longer be abused. And from what we now know, the Martins are in the wind. They took off. They're gone. They're no longer at the house that
they were staying at.
Yeah, that they were staying at. Other reports have it that the biological father of Alex, Ryan, and Jake has put in for custody of them against Heather. So, hopefully, they get pulled, because they don't deserve what happened, and they didn't deserve to see what happened to Cody. That was wrong. Mike and Heather Martin deserve to be put in jail. And if they're in the wind, basically who knows how long it'll take before they're caught or found, and things can happen. I hope Miss Hall gets permanent custody. No ifs or ands or buts about it. Emma and Cody need to stay with her. They need to stay with her. Because to go back to Mike and Heather Martin would mean more abuse. And I can see why Mike and Heather Martin wanted to run with Emma and Cody. The reason being, and this will make sense, if by any chance, and it's a slim chance, that the courts found that there was no abuse, and like I said, very slim, because obviously there was abuse, but we all know how the judicial system works. It's broken. If by chance the courts found that there was no abuse and that they should stay with Mike and Heather Martin, Cody's their cash cow. A lot of the videos are based off of Cody being mentally, emotionally, and physically abused. So, for them to lose their cash cow is a slap in the face to them. So they were willing to move and run with him before the biological mother could get there with an emergency custody order. Now that their cash cows are gone, Emma and Cody, She's scrambling to keep her own kids. Frankly, in my opinion, now, Cheyenne, I'm going to let my kids chime in on this because, frankly, nobody's heard from a kid. We've all heard from adults and people who feel strongly on this. But I'm going to let my girls chime in on this because they need to hear from kids how kids feel about that whole situation.
Hey!
And maybe add a mouth into it. Come here, baby.
I can't stand that cat.
You're blocking her. Move your hair.
Oh my God. But anyway,
Don't touch the hair.
it moves. It all moves. And I'm all the way in the back of her head.
No, move your head, move your head, move your head. Don't do it, do it, do it, do it, do it.
Her. What did you just break? Oh, she hit her head on the air conditioner.
Did it shift?
I don't know. All I know is she hit her head on the air
Okay. Let's get serious here. Let's get serious.
Serious.
How do you feel about what happened to Cody and Emma for DADDYOFIVE?
Okay.
You guys know how I feel about it.
Okay, I got a question.
Well, how do I feel as I'm going back to their biological mother?
Yes.
Happy. Very happy.
Explain why, Jack.
Because they shouldn't. Number one, Cody shouldn't have had to deal with the whole. Let's make him our number one subject in our videos. They just dealt with the. Let's physically abuse him and say that we're not abusing him. They shouldn't have done that.
You have to excuse Jackie. Jackie has bronchitis.
Again!
That's what you get.
That's wrong, and apologize.
What did you say?
Sorry, she didn't hear it. So
What did
there's
you
nothing.
say?
She said that's what you get. Rub the afro. Rub the afro. Rub the afro. Okay, that's enough afro rubbing. She's about to give her she's about to flip her wig. Stop. Stop. Shy. How do you feel about it?
I'm so sorry.
Well, see, it's good that she got emergency temporary custody of the kids, and it's because I'm just gonna put this in example. If I was in those kids' place and I knew I was getting abused, it's like it's one of those things. You're gonna it's your parents that are doing it, and there's no one sitting there but your actual biological mother. Like, say you and Dad got divorced and you married somebody else.
Ain't gonna happen, but okay. It's a hypothetical, yes.
And that person decided that they were gonna start abusing us kids.
Oh,
That you married. Just listen.
Hey, no! No!
No, We're gonna do the expression you
This
did
is
last
Big
night.
Mama.
We're
This
gonna
is-
do the expression I did last night. Bob said for no.
No.
Mom said no. Mom said no.
It's hypothetical, but that person started abusing us, and like our father decided,
Stepfather. It would be stepfather.
No, Dad would not be.
Because that's what Heather is to Emma and Cody.
No,
She's
Dad would
their-
not be a stepfather.
No, the person that I would
you would
marry.
be our stepfather, and he started abusing us, and say Dad came into the picture of he's going to sit there and try and get custody of us kids, and it's good that she got custody of those kids, and it's like, because it's like, those kids could have been in that house until they were 18.
But how
getting
about,
abused.
What do you feel about? This is a serious question. How do you feel about when Cody saw that they were going with her? and Cody started yelling and getting verbally abusive
okay,
until Miss Hall brought out the little medal that he had won, and he started remembering.
I felt bad. She shouldn't have had to do that just for him to remember her. Like all the good things she did for him.
Now, Mike and Heather shouldn't have done that. They shouldn't have told that.
I think I broke it. Like there's air coming through here.
No, you just tilted it a little.
They should my thing is like Mike and Heather shouldn't have told Cody that like, oh, she threw you out like a piece of garbage, and all that. It's like that's not even worth it. And then once she went to go get Cody and Emma, she had to deal with the basically verbal abuse from Cody because of what Mike and Heather told him. And it's like, and then she basically had to jog his memory with something from his childhood. And it's like no kid or parent should have to go through that, where basically by their parents are getting told basically, oh, your biological mother is saying, oh, you're basically a piece of trash to her and she threw you out. It's like, no. Number one, the parent shouldn't have, Mike and Heather shouldn't have said that. Especially if it wasn't true. And then...
Stop.
And then it's like, I understand how Cody felt about it, but Cody shouldn't have been verbally abusive to her.
Well,
But like, at least let her put her side of the story out to him instead of letting just Mike and Heather put their, like, it's like Mike and Heather told them one story. Let her put her story out there for you.
okay. But here's the thing: what if Mike and Heather had brainwashed him, and he had totally forgotten about that until he saw that medal?
Well, I can't answer that question.
Abuse can be a form of brainwashing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, what did they call it, hun? Stockholm syndrome.
In this case, more like psychological torture.
Yeah. So, all in all, are you guys happy that Coda and Emma are with Miss Hall now?
Yes.
Yeah.
What do you think about the Martins trying to run with the kids?
Okay. Now, I'm going to put this in my wording. They're stupid. Very, very stupid.
I don't like that word. You know it. I'm sorry I giggle, but I don't like that word.
I know, but it's true. They're very, very stupid. Now the bettings need to be brung out on them.
My children are part Irish, y'all. All three of my kids.
The bettings need to be brought out on them.
Bettins.
Shut up.
No, Daddy's in this too.
Okay.
The Bettins.
Betting. Like, they're
What
dumb,
do you?
they're stupid, and they're idiots.
What do you think, Jay?
I think it's wrong.
What do you think should happen to the Martins?
Get locked up. For life.
What about you, Jay?
They should get arrested, and they should have. They should give full custody to.
The biological mother of
Yeah.
Miss Hall and to Jake and Alex and Ryan's father.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't think that's a bad idea, honestly. I think the biological father of the three boys should...
They should. Now, all the parents should get full custody minus Mike and Heather. They shouldn't even have any custody whatsoever. They shouldn't even have rights to see those kids.
Okay. Have you... I've talked to you about what was said in the original interview with Miss Hall. And I believe that was Chambers of My Heart that put out that interview. I haven't talked much with Jackie about it because Jackie gets emotional. She really does. And she starts thinking of things like, what if this would happen to us? And
if our parents weren't so nice.
And she starts to get emotional and she starts to crying and I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But I want to do like this. This is my Jackie. This is how I love her. I'm so sorry I didn't mean to poke you in your eye. I really didn't. I'm so sorry, baby.
Fine. All I saw was her hand and I thought it was just gonna go to my cheek and the next thing I know it's on my face. It's just like hitting me in my face.
These are my babies.
Okay. No touchies. No touchies.
No touchies.
You are not game for kids.
No touchies. But anyway.
And?
I've talked to you, though.
Yeah.
I've talked to you about that interview with Miss Hall.
Mm-hmm.
That Chambers of My Heart did.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about the parts where she said that Heather forged documents in order to get custody of Emma and Curtis?
I was here for that. I think.
Oh yeah, you were. What do you guys think about that?
That was absolutely wrong. Like, if you wanted custody of them and you didn't think she was in the right of health for it, you could have asked her. Not forged papers and steal them from their mother.
What about you?
Well, in that case, Heather shouldn't have done that whatsoever. She may be an accountant, but that's just like basically she's overusing her power of being an accountant by knowing how to. She's forging documents to get custody of Emma and Cody, and it's like, if you thought this mother wasn't fit to take care of her kids, you could have fought for custody by yourself instead of having to forge custody papers saying that she gave custody of both Emma and Cody, even though you're basically kidnapping these kids by forging documents. You could have went to court and fought for custody for these kids.
So all in all, you guys think they should have gone about it the legal way?
Yeah.
Now, here's another thing I'm going to ask. Do you guys think that the 2 apology videos that they put out, the two apology videos that they put out, do you think they were real?
No, they're fake.
Explain. I want you to explain why you think they were fake.
I think the second one may have been real, but the first one, the way, like, there was no, like, sincerity in their voice. Like, you didn't hear the
sincerity. If you ask me, it was the other way around.
Yeah. You didn't...
The second one was not sincere, but the first one had some feeling in it.
No, the second one had feeling in it. The first
no,
one...
it didn't.
Yes, it did.
Oh, okay. Well, my put down on it is neither of them were real because
Actually,
you could tell
no,
it seemed like there may have been some feeling in it somewhere, but it's like you weren't even. It was like you're not being sincere about it, and just how fast they put those videos up after they deleted every single video on their channel.
That was kind of suspicious.
That's very suspicious because it's like, oh, we're getting investigated by,
Let's delete or private all our videos and then make an apology video.
It's like, no. They're like, oh, we're getting investigated for child abuse and they just found out about our YouTube channel. We're gonna delete and private every single video that is on our channel and then post an apology video, and I'm like, that just like isn't, that's just suspicious. That's suspicious. And then the first one had like no sincerity to it at all.
Sincerity.
Yeah, whatever. Same thing.
But everybody knows what
like,
you mean.
It's like, and then it had no feeling, so it's like, yeah, Heather may have been crying, but like tears can be faked easily.
You know what you think of?
Look,
I was gonna say
no,
puppies and kittens, but that's happy.
It's like, no. Like, if you look at like an actor in like a TV show, they have to do crying scenes. It's like they can fake their tears. How can a normal person doing just videos fake cries? It's like she could have easily have faked both of the
She may have taken acting lessons and just to learn how to cry.
Like, no, she could have easily like just made herself start cry, like started thinking about bad things and made herself cry. Oh, and she could like care less about these kids. Cause it seems like really the only kids that she cares about are her kids, and it's like Emma and Cody were the ones who got treated badly during the entire time that they made videos. And it seemed like Jake was allowed to get away with whatever he wanted to. Ryan was allowed to do whatever he wanted.
What's the youngest?
Alex. And Alex was allowed to he got treated with what it's like. It seemed like the youngest ones that they had got treated like crap.
Because it was Alex in the one with the
Cody.
With the Vanishing Ink one.
It was Cody and Alex for the Vanishing Ink one,
mm-hmm.
And then it seems like Cody, Alex, and Emma got treated like crap in that family because they're the youngest.
But Alex was the one that slapped Emma across the face in that one bottle flip challenge video.
Yeah, but if you look now, after that video, he started getting treated like crap in that family after that.
Yeah.
And he got treated like major crap he got treated like dirt under everyone's boot.
And this is coming from a child that watched the videos and at first didn't understand what was going on until we explained to her that they were abuse.
It's like Cody, Emma, and Alex all were basically treated like crap under their boot. And you could see that Jake was allowed to get away, like, they made one video on him where he got in major trouble because he stole from the house, stealing, like, food and stuff, and taking it to school and so he could have food. But it's like, okay, you got in trouble once in where you're like, how long of years for these videos? You got in trouble once. Ryan's never really gotten in trouble in any of those videos. It seems like those two kids are basically the freaking angel of the family, even though they're not. He body slammed Cody into the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Head first.
Face first, yeah.
It's like, that could have caused a concussion.
That could have caused serious damage.
Could have caused brain damage.
And then he had a nosebleed, and a lot of
that
people
was after the nosebleed was after the bookcase and stuff.
And a lot of people are like, it's just fake. It's fake blood or ketchup. No, that was a real nosebleed. I know what a real nosebleed looks like because of this one.
Don't grab my face ever again.
She gets... Stop. Cheyenne gets nosebleeds
really
when
bad
the inside of her nose gets really dry. That's why she has to have a humidifier in her room at all times. When I was her age, that used to happen to me a lot.
I never had a nosebleed before.
So, we have to keep a humidifier by Cheyenne so the inside of her nose and her nasal membranes don't dry out too bad. So yeah, we know what a nosebleed looks like, guys. Don't we?
She calls her nosebleeds more,
depending on how severe the depending on how severe the nosebleeds are, they're either a crime scene,
a murder scene, a stabbing scene, or a stabbing, but it's
or genocide.
Genocide.
That's what we call it. So, with that,
Got my face.
I'm gonna end it off, but I'm gonna, being as though the girls did most of the talking, I'm gonna let them end it off.
I don't know your ending.
What's my social media?
Twitter,
Share.
Instagram, and Facebook.
Twitter, Instagram, Facebook.
Never a Snapchat.
Yeah, no Snapchat. Never.
At
Shay
At
Car.
Car.
SHANCARRA. And now I'm gonna repeat it. SHANCARRA.
I'm just messing with these curls in the back of her head.
Stop.
And what else do I tell them?
We
Love you to the moon and back.
And I'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye.